We are live. All right, what are your favorite memories of Jim or Nam Shell? Were you there at the beginning?
Just wanted to know if everyone wanted to talk about it.
I kind of do a little bit.
Okay, let me get on the chat. On the channel really quick.
Okay, were you there at the beginning?
I was. Yes.
I think I remember it being there at the beginning when he's doing Artie Lang stuff. Although I thought covering a guy that's probably going to die of a heroin overdose at any point, every week or every day was kind of boring, right? I thought, what if Artie dies tomorrow?
Yeah.
Ray will be really sad, and then he won't be doing his show tomorrow. Right. Yeah. I thought this is getting pathetic. Hey, what's up, Ryan? What's going on, Rocco? What's up, Pre-Wing and Jason? I thought,
hey, everybody.
As it progressed, it got more interesting. I mean, he had Hansi, and then I was like, soon Hansi is going to betray him and be an asshole. That's Hansi.
Yeah.
Right. And Hansi won't want to come on. And right. I didn't know about the Gonzo Podcast Network whole beef or anything or what was going to happen there.
Yeah, so last night they uploaded a video of that stream that was from, I think, a week and a half ago or a week ago, that Jimmer deleted, where he broke down and they were just making fun of him. And it was just really sad. Me and my husband watched a little bit of it, and we're just really sad that they made that, and we hope he didn't watch it.
I don't know. I think he's just taking a break from everything and everyone, and
yeah. I think that he's just getting bombarded with just all kinds of problems from people in chat and DMing at him. So he's just like maybe feeling super overwhelmed.
People in chicken suits showing up at his house.
Yeah.
People doxing his kids.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up. But I just think you couldn't handle that, and then all the drama that was on Discord and on YouTube and all the other hateful angles that he was getting from other people. And then I guess the lawsuit that he's going through, I don't know very much about that, but I keep hearing it's a $5 million lawsuit, and I'm like, holy crap. I just hope that it's not, that he doesn't get sued for that much or at all. I don't know. No comment.
I mean, I knew when he said there's no more, we're not taking phone calls anymore. Soon, he won't take phone calls. Pretty soon, nobody will be on Airtel. Pretty soon, he won't go live. Then he'll just get rid of the Discord. And here we are.
Yeah, it just happened overnight. I mean, I started watching this show maybe in
what's up, Prince
February. What was that?
I was saying hi to Prince Noob Sauce.
Hey, Prince. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Rocco. Everyone.
All right, you're saying.
I was just thinking you should have stayed to doing like one-on-one interviews, because I mean, I know a lot of us really enjoyed when he did that, when he'd do it with like Kitty or Jessica Jade or Tara or like any of the cam girls or with you. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, but
it just got out of hand with the on-air talent.
Yes. It was what it turned into, what he called a shit show.
Yes.
But the late night show was always kind of that. It'd be out of control, and that would be the way the show was.
Mm-hmm.
It's the end of an era. I was kind of sad, but now. Last night's prize fight was pretty good.
Last night's what?
The Weaver and Jimmer fight.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts.
If we-
I don't know. I will always love Jimmer, and
Me
I will
too.
support him if he comes back on,
Yeah.
but on the condition that he doesn't attack people like he's been doing the last couple of weeks and fighting and blaming everyone for his problems. And I mean, he said to me, "What do you expect? What do you expect me to do with all people doxing my kids and harassing me?" It's like I understand that, but like that's not a very mature way to act or act like an adult or treat any other person. Like I would never treat anyone like that ever.
Yeah.
But I know he's going through a hard time, and I'm not hating on him at all. And I just wish him the best of luck. And I just hope that him deleting the Discord and not having to deal with all the on-air talent and having to deal with us as like a group and the fighting that we cause. I hope it just kind of calms things down for him in his life. But we're moving on. It was great. It was glorious.
Nobody's attacking Kitty.
Mm-hmm.
It was Jimmer and Weaver going at it.
Yeah, Kitty wasn't there. I think she was sleeping.
Yeah, and he brought Travis into the mix a little bit, but that was towards the end. And Weaver kind of hung up, and that was the end of the fight.
Yeah. I think that if Kitty was there, maybe it would have calmed him down a little bit.
Maybe.
But I don't know. But Travis just kind of feels to the fire.
And I know I'm not doing anything new. The style of a different co-host each time Billiam did. But, Billiam eventually selected someone. I don't know if I'm going to eventually select someone. I like to have everybody rotate in a little bit or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll see what happens.
Are you going to have Billiam come on regularly?
I don't know about that.
Because I kind of hope not.
He's kind of a drama queen.
He is, and he always talks about himself. Well, just want to say, I hope nothing but peace and love and acceptance and forgiveness just waves over Jimmer, that he feels that in his heart, and that he can move on from this.
Yeah, my worst fucking itch.
So.
Got shut up last night.
just looking up at the chat. Savag Buzz. I'm surprised Travis isn't in here right now.
Yeah.
Where is Travis at? Where's Helen at?
Where's Weaver? What Weaver?
Yeah, where's Weaver?
I don't know.
Okay, so are you done talking about the Jimmer show? Do you want to move on, or do you want to keep talking about him?
We can move on.
Okay. So before we got on air, me and Kenny talked for like 10 minutes, and we were just going over some of like.
Well, we don't have to delve into the whole thing we were talking about. Okay, you mentioned Saturday Night Live was your favorite one solid year in SNL history.
I don't remember what year it was. I think it was in the 90s sometime. Whereas Will Ferrell doing a cowbell. That was like my favorite.
But that was like the 2000s.
Whenever it was.
That whole year?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I watched Saturday Night Live before. Like I don't really watch it anymore, but I'd say late 90s and early 2000s.
My favorite.
I wasn't really with the Rockefeller Plaza or the Rockefeller cast.
My favorite was 84, 85. Yeah, when they brought in the ringers. Crystal, Christopher Guest, Martin Short.
Dan Aykroyd.
Who?
Chevy Chase.
Chevy Chase was that year.
He was in the 70s.
Yeah, Chevy Chase 70s.
Let me see, 85.
Yeah, 84, 85 was they brought Crystal, Christopher Guest, Martin Short, and
John Cusack, Robert Downey. didn't know Robert Downey was in Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, but it wasn't that year. Robert Downey Jr. was the second year that died.
Yeah. When do you think Saturday Night Live died?
Well, the 3 recorded years were 1980, 81, or just like 1980. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Downey's year, I think, was 19. I think it was. Trying to remember. I think it was the following year after 84, 85. So I think it was 1985, 86.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you know anybody from the current cast of Saturday Night Live?
And then the third year died. The big wigs considered it died was 95.
Why do you think it died?
That year, they said too many comics. They did kind of have a point. So they fired a bunch of them.
Do you know anybody from the current cast?
Recognize anybody?
Like Kenan Thompson. Like I kind of grew up with that guy because he played in a lot of shows on Nickelodeon. And
I didn't watch a lot of Nickelodeon because I'm 40.
I was born in 1990, so. But do you know Kenan Thompson?
Yeah, I know Kenan Thompson from Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, he's
been on the show for like 15 years. So
yeah, he's been. I mean, he was kind of like a dual partner with Kel. I don't remember that guy's last name, but I guess there was like some stuff that happened between them. What about Pete Davidson?
I'm Frozen Caveman Lawyer. I'm just a simple caveman who became a lawyer.
Do you like Pete Davidson?
Yeah, Pete Davidson's pretty funny.
Yeah, he's from New York too. I like him. He's really cool. He's like super tall like you.
Right.
He's like 6'4".
I like Cecily Strong. She's pretty funny.
I'm not sure who that is.
That's the one that's always kissing the dog.
Like Cecily.
You know, when they're passing by, everybody's doing something in the opening.
Mm-hmm.
They do the opening, then they show the cast.
Yeah.
She's the only one. She's the one that always has the dog.
Let me see. I'll look her up later.
There's also Kate McKinnon. She's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kate McKinnon. Yeah, she's pretty good too.
Loud and crazy guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, rhymes pretty good. I was also a big fan of King Tut.
Yeah. What would you say your favorite stuff is from the 1985 Saturday Night Live?
I liked all Saturday Night Live stuff. I don't know, the private number guy.
Who's calling?
How do you get this cell phone?
Hello.
Robert Gouet is calling for some. Didn't Robert Gouet die?
Is that who's on the phone? Robert Gouet?
I know who this is.
How's it going?
It's going pretty good, Robert Gouet.
You on the Conan O'Brien show, Ken?
Yes, but
Robert Goulet.
I thought you, Robert Gouet, died. Didn't you die?
No, I'm alive.
He's dead.
How are you?
I think you were definitely dead.
Goulet.
I think I know that this is Ryan.
Oh my gosh. It's definitely Ryan. Ryan, can you do a Rodney?
Can you do
Ryan,
can Ringo be on the telephone now? Hello?
Is he still there?
No. Apparently
He
not.
hung up?
Hello? Yes. I guess he didn't want to be Ringo.
Okay. I mean, that'd be cool if you called in and did a Rodney Dangerfield impersonation.
You know how to do Rod? You see, they had a special on the history of comedy on CNN, right? Of the comics we missed, and they didn't mention him.
Why not?
I'm
He's
all the comics that died, he didn't come up. I thought Rodney
Wow.
would come up. He had his own fucking comedy club. That guy isn't
I
gonna come.
know.
How could they leave him up? I know I didn't get to him because they got to comics that kind of stopped making comedy.
Mm-hmm.
They did a spot for them. Like they talked about Woody Allen and Murphy and Larry David and Steve Martin, and they did a spot for that. And that's why they couldn't get to Dangerfield.
Well, when did they do that show on CNN?
Private number again.
Hello, you're on air.
Hold on. Yes.
Kenny, I had a rough day. Let me tell you, I get no respect. You ever seen my movie Ladybug? The soccer movie.
Hey, caller, I got a question for you.
Let me tell you, that movie got no respect.
Caller, I got a question for you. Want to make $12 the hard way?
Get no respect at all.
What?
I was just asking him if he wanted to make $12 the hard way.
Well, let me tell you, Ken, you got a great show here.
Thanks,
How do you like the
Rodney.
movie Caddyshack? What's your favorite Rodney movie?
Caddyshack, definitely.
Definitely Caddyshack.
Wally Funk?
That's a very good one, but it's definitely Caddyshack.
Thanks, Rocco, for noticing my reference. I don't think. Did you get that, Kenny?
Let me see what else I can get. Hey, let me pass the phone.
What about you, Rodney?
Anthony Ross, what's up? Hey, Ken. I live my life like there's no tomorrow. All I got is think I don't need to beg or borrow. Yes, I'm living in a
Can you do the 100? Can you do that?
Have a crazy day, kid.
David, can you do the 100? No, you can't do that.
Yeah, he hung up.
Yeah. Why have him do that? No. That's pretty funny.
What would you say your favorite quote is from Caddyshack?
My favorite scene is the pro shop scene where he comes in. It's only about 40-something seconds, but he's like, I'll take this,
Mhm.
I'll take that, I'll take this, I'll take that, and that's for my friend. And then he spots the hat. He goes, you should get a bowl of soup with that hat. That's the ugliest hat I've ever seen. He spots Ted Knight's character wearing the hat, and he goes, oh, it's good on you, though. Then you see his eyes roll, and he takes off the hat. It's great.
Yeah.
What my friend Jay said when we were hanging out one day, right, that you could apply that to somebody's shirt. You could be like, the bowl of soup come with that shirt. That's the ugliest shirt I've ever seen. You're right. You
and he
are
turns
right.
around.
What?
That was a funny scene when he turns around. That guy's wearing that damn hat.
Yeah.
I love when the judge, I don't remember who he's looking at, but he looks at something. He's like, "Well, we're waiting."
It's pretty good.
Yeah. What about
There's a lot of great scenes.
what was that?
I like when you're like, this. Tell the chef this is low-grade dog food. Dog meat. Talk about the steak. Yeah. Pretty good.
Right. What about Monty Python? You like that movie?
Well, which Monty Python? They did a lot of movies. They did a bunch of them.
Not the one from the 70s. I don't remember. I haven't seen those movies in a long time.
Well, they had the Monty Python and the Holy Grail. That was the
I think that was the one that I liked the most, The Holy Grail.
They also had the one they did that wasn't their movie. The Now for Something Completely Different. The best Monty Python's Flying Circus in a movie. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I own that one. I own The Holy Grail. The Meaning of Life was pretty good. The Life of Brian. I own all of them.
I don't think I've seen The Meaning of Life.
What are you talking about? You have not seen The Meaning of Life?
Let me look it up. I don't remember if I've seen it.
It's pretty funny.
I'm pretty sure it is. There's like so many movies that I used to watch so much when I was younger that I just haven't seen in a long time. I need to rewatch.
Why not?
Why not?
Yes. No time?
Well, no, yeah. I don't know. I used to watch movies so much, like all the time. And like if I rewatch the movies, like I know all the lines. Like I used to, when I was younger, I used to like handwrite out like the lines from movies and the like lyrics from songs. I had like notebooks filled with lyrics and movie lines. So ridiculous.
That is pretty ridiculous.
It is. I'm gonna watch that movie. I haven't seen it.
Completely different. Really, you haven't seen The Meaning of Life?
I don't remember if I have. It's been a long time. I don't remember the movie at all.
You see, well, the beginning of it, you see them make fun of a woman giving birth.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just goes on and on and on. There's a scene where
is there a bunch of piranhas in it?
I think so. There's a scene where a really fat person is eating in a restaurant, keeps on throwing up, and then he finishes the meal. But just one more mint, right? Explodes.
I need to rewatch it. It's been a while.
Yeah, there's also a sex education class where the headmaster of the school fucks his wife right in front of all the students.
Oh my gosh. He's teaching them how to.
Yeah, John Cleese plays him. I'm a big fan of Cleese. He's pretty funny.
Yeah. He's a pretty funny actor.
Joe Trapp rhymes. I did not know that.
I like when Joe Trapp rhymes. What are his rhymes?
I have no idea.
Kenny said Kenny's a lumberjack and he's okay. He wears a cowboyish hat and he used to it. I don't know what that means. So
I work all
what
day,
kind of,
I sleep all night. I like to wear women's clothing. Great.
Ryan said Kenny ain't got no money, but he's kind of funny.
Thank you, Ryan.
Whatever that. So
yes,
I didn't. Did you ever make a video about you when you went out with Katie to get a massage? I know there was a picture that she posted, but I don't remember if you made a video about it.
They couldn't because the massage place didn't allow it.
Yeah. How was that?
And she
Were you guys
pleaded with them. She's like, he has a podcast, and they're like, no.
Yeah.
Well, it's their policy. It's their massage. It's their spa place. It's their massage spa place. Yeah, they don't allow it.
Were you and Kitty in the same room?
No.
Where she was in a separate room? Then how did she take a picture of you?
It was it was right before the massage. That's how.
Mm-hmm.
And so she snapped the picture. Then a few minutes later, the massage began. Then she got she just got foot massage for like half an hour. I got no foot massage.
I could not handle that. Have you ever gotten a pedicure before?
No.
It's actually really relaxing, except for sometimes some people will like really massage the bottom of your feet, and if you're really ticklish, it's just difficult because they kind of tickle you.
She wanted me to flex, so I did.
Can Kenny give us a pose and show us his muscles?
I did.
Maybe take off your shirt and show some muscles.
All right.
Not like just the button-up shirt.
That's flex. All right. Put your flag back up.
And Jennifer says Kenny loves his plaid. It's very punk rock.
Yes.
So what was the 80s like your favorite time for punk rock bands?
Yeah, probably.
I'm not really 100% into punk rock all the way, but I've definitely listened to and have had friends that are like punk rock and just like really into.
Thanks, Ryan.
Like what did Ryan say? Kenny's badass. You're pretty cool, Kenny.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
I mean, there's a portion of the 80s where there was a war called hardcore.
Yeah.
It's definitely a war.
Against who?
There's a book, there's a documentary. Really, mostly against conformity and the government. Definitely the administration and cops, rednecks, hippies.
Yeah.
Full scale battle. The establishment. Right. And it was mostly, and the whole war was fought by kids.
Mm-hmm.
It was the only music scene that was run by kids.
Yeah.
All kids. Yeah.
There was this time in Cuba in the late 80s and early 90s where it was like a bunch of kids, like young adults that were really into punk rock, and they were punk rockers, and they would rebel against the government in Cuba since their government is different. And it's called La Cultura Friki. I mean, you can look it up. It's like freaky culture. That's what it kind of means. And they would just inject themselves with HIV, and they would all be put in like a segregated town that was blocked off.
Why?
It's nuts.
With HIV?
Yeah, it's like this whole crazy. If you look it up on YouTube.
What if they got full-blown AIDS? That's not very good.
Yeah, I know. But it was just this like cultural, like punk rock cultural change that happened in Cuba.
You see, if I was in Cuba and they said, "We're the punks. We're injecting ourselves with HIV of it." I like the music. Not really into getting HIV. Everybody's dying of it.
I think there was drugs involved in it too.
Everybody's dying of it.
Yeah.
Everybody. Well, they're not dying of it now. You don't die from it. But I've met people that have HIV, and it's still not very good to even have it. Yeah.
I know, right?
Well,
I mean, it's kind of a pretty interesting in another country.
The world spread of punk rock across the land is because of Black Flag. They went everywhere. They probably went to Cuba. They went everywhere. They went anywhere that punk rock is not there. They went there. That's why England had hardcore bands. So they went to England. Nobody was going to England. They went. They're like, we will play anywhere, everywhere. They spread the Bible. That went everywhere and anywhere.
I feel like the Misfits did as well. Am I wrong?
They did, but Black Flag really, they went, yeah, they went
further. Trap says HIV can be.
Yeah.
I posted it in chat if anyone wanted to look up like the stories like that. They have like a bunch of videos. English translations.
Winter chicken dinner. I don't think so. Winter sheen dinner. He got cured of HIV or AIDS. Mexico.
He's not cured.
Yeah, he is. He found a doctor. This guy came on Howard Stern called Dr. Samir Kakoa. And he's in Mexico. And he has a cure for AIDS.
Well, I mean, that's actually like a lot more in depth. And I mean, people nowadays with the medications that we have can test negative for HIV, but they still have it if they get off of their meds.
Yeah, but that's true. But really, our government doesn't want us to have the cure. They have the cure.
I know. I honestly feel like if they found the cure, then I mean that would completely change so many things in the healthcare system, and
they have.
I mean that would be great.
They don't want us to have it. That's our government.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of stuff they don't want us to have. Magic Johnson is not the cure.
Magic Johnson. Jennifer said, yeah, headbanging cures everything. So maybe he just did a bunch of headbanging.
No, this doctor gave Sheen the cure. He went to Mexico. Stern interviewed him.
I don't know how much I believe of that.
I believe it. I heard the interview.
Mm-hmm.
Why would the doctor lie? I don't think he has.
Oh, doctors lie all the time. Adam Shoemaker's right. No cure, but it can be undetectable with meds and caught early. That's true. And Magic Johnson might be. But Magic Johnson's very rich, and he's had a rich team. And,
all he gave him was
diet, lifestyle, and medication.
He took Sheen for his therapy and cured him. But yeah, government doesn't want us to have the cure. This guy has it. Private number again.
Hello? Is that Matthew Weaver?
Hello?
Winner, I don't think so. Winner, Sheen dinner. Tiger blood.
Yeah, Charlie.
Hey, Jen,
What else?
about me.
What else you got to say?
Winner, I don't think so. Winner, Sheen dinner.
You got any movies coming up?
Yes. Major League 4.
Really?
I'm playing Wild Thing Ricky Vaughn from the Cleveland Indians.
Who's really going to go see that movie? No one. Anything else?
Yeah, your show's great, Ken. And I'm sure of 8.
Right. How many more?
Is this Charlie Sheen?
How many more TV shows?
How do I subscribe?
How many? Just hit the subscribe button. How many more movies? I mean, TV shows are you going to play a guy named Charlie? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. So, Charlie Sheen, how is it that you got so caught up into drugs and sex and HIV? Because you slept with too many hookers?
Well, I hung out with Jenny for a whole year. It was crazy. Me, Emilio, and Jen.
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
So, Ken.
I don't even know you.
Kenny, you drank the tiger blood.
No. I've never even been. I've only been to LA once, and you weren't even there.
The guys in your closet.
I don't know what you're talking about,
All right,
Charlie.
Ken, gotta go.
I've never even been to Malibu. Never.
Winning.
Keep on saying that.
James.
Charlie, I've never even been to Malibu. No. Been to LA once, and I was not near Malibu.
When did you go to LA?
Like a decade plus ago.
Yeah.
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 If I went back, I would go Hermosa Beach. That's where hardcore.
Yeah.
That's where hardcore was born, for one thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's where slam dancing was born. They call it the HB Strut. And that's where Jimmy Kimmel has a house.
Would you go to his house?
I wouldn't really have to go to his house because he's like, I don't want one of those fake private beaches in Malibu. I want like a real beach where real people are. So I could just go to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's like a weekend, he would be at the beach.
Yeah, you would just walk right up next to him.
Right. And I wouldn't get starstruck. I'd be like, hey, man, you want to get smoke a joint? That's what I would say. Right, because he gets high.
Probably agree. Yeah, you'd probably agree.
We could go to your place. And I won't tell anybody. They go, did you smoke a joint with somebody? Oh, some guy on late night TV, don't even know who he is. Wink, wink. I might say that, but don't remember or it was some famous guy, don't even remember his name. I was stoned, then I blacked out. Right, whatever. Right.
Ooh.
All right.
So I just wanted to know, were you ever into the Rocky Horror Picture Show?
A little bit. I like the movie. I never went to the theater. I wasn't that big into it. I've saw the movie a couple times. Were you big into it?
Yes. I was like, growing up, my mom, she did not allow me to watch the movie. She's like, you are forbidden to watch this movie. And I don't know why, because it's not even that bad.
And then, of course, you're like, I have to watch this movie, right?
Yes. I was so intrigued to watch the movie. So I watched it, and I watched it all the time with my best friend growing up. And I have this shirt that has some of the characters on it with Tim Curry and Susan Sarandon on it.
Wow.
But I know like the whole, like all the lyrics to all the songs.
Holy Toledo.
I'm a big fan of Rocky Horror Picture Show.
So how many times did you go to the movie theater?
We have this movie theater called The Loft here, and they play a lot of like foreign movies and old movies, and they do a lot of dedications to like dead actors and movie stars.
Well, did you go see the Rocky Horror Picture in the theater?
I haven't seen it in the theater.
You mean you didn't?
We don't have like.
You mean you didn't do the event?
Well, I mean, no, we don't have shows like that here.
Oh.
They don't do like live. We don't have like plays or live stuff like that here.
Oh. Well, the new Rocky Horror Picture Show is the Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
Yeah. People dress like characters and stuff. I'm not that much. I'm not that much.
You're not that into it
either. Yeah. People,
do they have shows like that in New York?
I think so. Yeah.
I would definitely want to go to one when I go to New York.
Yeah, Meatloaf was in the movie. I think he played a guy on a motorcycle.
Yes, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, so I have a.
But he was like a dead guy.
I don't know. I have a vivid memory of him being on a motorcycle at some point. Right. And
he was a shot.
And I have a vivid memory of
Hot Patootie.
Of Tim Curry and Susan Sarandon, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yes, and the songs Time Warp, yeah, and I don't have much memory of the movie beyond all that.
My favorite part was when I think it was Barry Bostwick that was Susan Sarandon's like fiance in the movie.
Oh yeah.
And Tim Curry is like, Susan Sarandon's a little virgin in the movie, and he gets her to sleep with that man that he made. It was like a man that he created in his laboratory. And then I think Tim Curry sleeps with her too. And then Tim Curry gives her boyfriend a blowjob. And he's like, oh, just don't tell anyone.
Oh, yeah. Rex, the phone lines are open. And you knew that people dressed up like the movie when they went to the movie, right?
Yeah. They have a monthly show, which I haven't gone to before, which I want to, but yeah, I would totally dress up for it.
They have a monthly showing where you live.
Yeah.
Go.
I'm definitely gonna go.
Yeah, you
I
should-
just haven't set a date. I just don't follow along with when it plays.
Wow. It's just
And they have
like,
this like huge event when it's Halloween. They have this huge event for the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
just like one day, if I get a girlfriend through Kitty's show or through the 24-hour feed or something like that, right? I want to take her to Webster Hall. All the time has 1980s prom. They do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
That sounds nice.
it's like a fun event.
So what
And
kind of
They
what
won't be
kind of
playing any disco to ruin it.
you don't like disco?
Sorry, not a fan.
That's
Punk
okay.
rockers and disco people are polar
They
opposites.
hate each other.
They're polar opposites. I mean, in the 70s, they were both underground music, but they're polar opposites.
Yeah.
Private number again. Seems like it's the same person that keeps on going.
Caller, you're online.
I have to press 1 first, and I have to get. Yes, caller. Is this Rocky
Creature
Horror?
of the night. He's singing Creature of the Night.
Is this Rocky Horror Picture?
This is totally Ryan.
This is from Rocky Horror Picture?
Yes, Creature of the Night. When he's singing about the man that he made in his laboratory. Oh, no. Brandon, she like gets touched by the man that he created. And she's like, oh, I want to be touched more. She's a creature of the night.
You know, my mother has a Tim Curry album.
Oh, yeah?
I think he did this album called The Rock.
I haven't heard that.
Yeah, my mother has it.
I would listen to it. I love Tim Curry's.
Yeah, but I don't, you'll never see it on my 24-hour feed or anything because it's at her house. It's part of her collection. I guess when she dies.
You would never.
So she's probably not going to die for a while, so. Yeah, so maybe I could borrow it one day.
You should. Tim Curry's a great singer.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I went to. I'll ask her if I can borrow it.
Have you ever watched any of the scary movies that came out like in the late 90s, early 2000s?
Yeah, I like Teeth. Teeth was pretty good.
Tim Curry was in the first one.
Oh, you mean, yeah, scary movies. Yeah. I thought you meant actual scary movies.
No, it's just that series. It's like there's 6 of them, and then they're all just joke movies.
I thought they only made 5. They made 6?
I think so. Let me see.
Because I saw the first 5. I don't remember the 6th one coming out.
They're all hilarious. All the lines to all those movies.
They're all pretty funny.
Yeah, they're 6.
They're 6?
Yeah. I just loved when Tim Curry was in the first movie, and
I might have seen all 6. I thought they're not making a 7th one. It's got to end now. No. Charlie
Sheen was like in the 6th movie. Was
he in 5 too? Yeah, I believe he was.
Let me see. Because they had that.
You keep on going robot.
That one. I do?
Yeah. What fades in
Sorry, can I'm going to disconnect from my Wi-Fi.
Okay. I don't think I've seen Legend. Oh, Clue movie was really good. I like that.
Which one?
Clue. You don't know the Clue movie? Oh,
Clue.
A number that is not private. All right.
Hello, you're on air.
Hold on. I have to press a button, and then I have to put them on speaker. Hello?
Oh, yeah, I know Clue.
Hello?
Is this Kenny Television?
Yes, who is this?
Kenny, what's up, man?
Oh, it's Rex. What's up, dude? Yeah, Jimmer got rid of the server last night during his YouTube. He was having a big fight with Weaver, and then somebody in the server in YouTube said, "Get rid of your server. Why don't you just do that?" And he took their advice. He got rid of it.
Yeah, I've been trying to catch up in the last couple of days. But, Kenny, the reason I was calling you is I got a copy of all my books. I want to know if you want a copy of any of the book.
Hey, Kenny, can you put the phone near the speaker?
Yeah, it's right near the microphone.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. All right, your game, that's your copy. I'll take a copy. I'll read it.
All right, cool. I'll send it to you. You'll have it by the end of the week. But how are you doing otherwise? You doing okay?
What?
Are you doing okay otherwise?
Yeah, I'm fine. I brought one book on the Kindle. Thank you again for that. I'm reading 1984 on there.
Did you do the ASMR book review yet?
All right, when I get off the phone with you, I'll do the book review since I finished this book.
Oh, you already read it? So yeah, I'm definitely curious how you like this book.
Yeah, I read it. I enjoyed it a little bit. I'll do a full review.
I don't want to tie the phones up, but I'm going to put that Artie Lang book in the mail tomorrow.
All right. Thanks for calling, Rex. It's always
Thank
good to hear
you.
from you.
Talk to you, Rex.
And I invited everybody.
Thank you, Jeff. Have a great night.
I invited mostly everybody that's part of the old server and a few people from Terra's server into our server.
Well, Kenny, the main part of that comment was Alex server. You didn't say your server. I guess
What?
the server belongs to the community. That's a great tester.
What did you say? Well, it's all right. That's Rex for you. Rex is pretty good.
He's pretty cool.
I
Hey,
like
Kenny,
him.
some people in the chat want to know what book you got. They want to know, is it Archangel from ASMR?
Yeah, I'll go grab it. It's probably on the
Hey,
front. It's probably
You got that book?
Yeah, it came with the Kindle that Rex got me. There it is.
Oh my gosh.
There's no pictures. There's just a small book. It's not even like a book. It's like a pamphlet almost.
Could you read it in a day?
What?
Could you read the book in a day?
I read. I can't read for more than 20 minutes at a time. So
No.
yeah, so I can't like just burn right through it like Jimmer. Like I read in like 30 minutes.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm not that kind of reader. If I start reading something and I'm reading for like 20 minutes, I'll be like, I want to go sleep now or go watch TV because if I keep on reading, I'm going to literally pass out. It depends. If it's a real easy read, I might be able to read for like more than 20 minutes, like a comic or something else that isn't extremely boring. I'm not
There are
saying
a lot of times if I'm at my house, like if I'm in my room and I'm reading, I'll fall asleep. Not that it's a boring book, but just reading just
right. Your husband
relaxes me.
Your husband said the book should be thrown in a fire pit. He's kind of right. I mean, I found it to be too religious.
Yeah, it just sounds, I don't know, very much like a copyright from the Bible.
And yeah, it kind of is. And then at the end, he's telling the whole story of Adam and Eve, and I'm like, hold on, that's like right from the Bible.
Yeah, and I'm like, is God gonna get you on copyright stuff about this?
Or, well, God didn't write the Bible. Whoever wrote the Bible, what if a time machine gets invented? They come right from
We
the
can
past.
go back.
And they're like, hello, I write the Bible. I'm suing your ass now. I'm from the past. Right.
Right.
Look, you better get the lawyer.
What was the last book that you read, Kenny?
That I completed?
Yeah.
I could easily grab that. Pretty good book.
Yeah, just throw it to the side.
Let me. Well, I can find that. So many fucking books around here. That's right here. This book by John Duffy.
What's it about?
One guy. The boss.
Bruce Springsteen.
In his own word, it's quotes and
Nice.
things he has said. And then the last chapter, which is very short, it's people talking about him. So it's bandmates and other famous people and past bandmates talking
The
about
favorite. Sorry, go ahead.
him. So I found it interesting.
Nice.
And I'm
The
starting
best
to,
biography that I read was Jim Morris, the lead singer from The Doors.
Jim Morrison.
It's a really, it's a really, really long book. And it starts back all the way from when he was like a young child to up until he died. He was a crazy, crazy man.
What's the name of it?
I don't think it was. Let me look at Jim Morrison biography. Like when I read it, the book completely fell apart, so I had to read it in parts because it was so thick.
Wow.
It's
Because I've read a couple books.
it's called No One Gets Out Alive.
I think I read that.
Yeah, I loved it. It was such a good book.
Danny Sugarman, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. I read that.
it was great.
I read that. Everybody reads that.
Mm-hmm.
I also read the one by John Densmore. Fuck, I can't remember the name of that one.
Gunsmore or Dunsmore?
Densmore. The drummer.
Oh.
I was going to read the one by Ray Manzarek, but I'm like, I read 2 books. I'm good on the Doors books. Maybe I'll read some other time.
Yeah, I still am a huge fan of The Doors. But when I was a teenager, man, The Doors had such a huge impact on me.
I started to like them even before I was a teenager. Just a short time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were a huge impact. Most of my friends like them.
Mm-hmm. Party Boy wants to know, have you
Hold
read
on.
the Lemmy biography? I'm not sure who Lemmy is.
Lemmy from Motorhead.
Okay.
I'm just reading something that Prince Noob Sauce said. Wow. That's
About his secretary's brother-in-law?
Yeah, that sucks they got killed in 9/11, but he's a hero.
Yeah.
But that's great, man. Bruce is the all-American guy, and he'll do special stuff for his fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's that kind of guy.
That's nice. What other kind of books? Do you just like reading biographies?
Right now, I'm starting to read 1984. That's Presidents.
1984 what?
The book 1984.
Oh, okay.
Do you not know the book 1984? It's not
Let me
written.
look it up.
It wasn't written in 1984. Definitely not. It's written way before 1984.
I'll have to add that to my book list because I've never read it.
It's an interesting book. Big Brother is watching.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, it's kind of about like how we're not really in a democracy anymore, or the right art.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're almost losing our democracy altogether.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that book is about. Well, I'll get off politics, but yeah, it's an interesting book. It's a very long book. I read the first chapter, and I'm only like 5% in the book. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, it's a long book.
Long book.
You know the book because you know how Tim Curry played Pennywise. Someone mentioned that in chat. But
I didn't know that. Wow.
One of my patients was reading
Tim Curry
that book.
played the clown in the movie.
Yeah, he did.
Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know who played the
Yeah.
clown because he's dressed up like a clown. So you don't know.
He's Pennywise. But the book is so long. It's like 1,500 pages, like 2,000 pages. It looks like.
Yeah, I read most of it, and I couldn't finish it. Like
Yeah.
Steven, you're a little bit long in the tooth here. I gotta go get drunk. I can't finish this. Or maybe I was even younger, but you know, I'm like, I'm out of here, man. I read most of his books, but that's not Stephen King's best book. Did you ever read the Richard Bachman books?
No, I didn't.
That's his best work. It's really some of his earliest work under a different name because at that point, the Stephen King name got so big that he wanted to put his really early work under a different name.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Bachman books. That was his best work, I believe.
I know this is weird, but one of my favorite books from Stephen King was The Pet Cemetery.
That's a good book. I read that twice. I read that
twice. It's a little weird, but I loved it.
Well, I read the Bachman books 3 times, and I still might go read it a 4th. 3 times when I originally had it before it fell apart. I brought a new copy. I might read that one day. I plan to.
I'm going to add that to my reading list too. I want to get back into reading. I just get so caught up in, stuff online in this community, and it's just hard. And it's hard to always take that time to just sit down and read,
The Pet Cemetery was a good movie.
Yeah, and the movie's hilarious.
I didn't think it was hilarious. I thought it was a little scary.
It was scary, but I love scary movies, and I tend to just think a lot of them are nice, funny.
Sure. Shining was.
Are you?
Funny. Shining.
Yeah,
wasn't
Shining
funny.
was good.
Shining was not funny.
True, it is pretty eerie.
Nor was Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Not funny. Definitely not.
Yeah.
Halloween wasn't very funny either.
Yeah. Are you into scary movies?
Particular stuff. Like King has you could tell he is hands-on in his movies because the movie interpretation of his books are really good. You can tell he's on set. He's making sure they don't fuck this one up.
Right.
Yeah.
He directs it, so it's like the book.
Well, I think he co-directs. I don't know if he directs. He's on there. He's making sure the director doesn't fuck it up. People don't. Yeah.
Have you ever? Do you have Netflix at all?
Yeah. There's a book called 11/22.
11/22/63.
Is that a scary book? Or is that a non-scary book? So you didn't just write scary books.
Yeah.
I'm not dark. Oh.
Yeah, I guess that's a book. And it's about a traveler. And JFK too.
I never got into Dark Tower because I'm not a big series person. I like when he does like one book and that's it. Where he weaves different stories into one giant book. Right.
Yeah.
You're doing a series. You mean I have to read like 5 books or something? No. Well, I never liked Harry Potter or The Lord of the Rings. Or
I read all the Harry Potter books and I just think they're messed up. Or
I never liked what's that thing where people are naked on HBO that everybody watches?
There's a lot of shows like that.
It's nerdy. They had a bunch of fantasy books before it became a TV show.
Real Sex.
What?
Someone wrote Real Sex Party Boy.
Nope. It's like
I don't know.
It was a fantasy book.
Not sure.
That's pretty good.
You know, some recent movies. I just feel like more recent movies.
Game of Thrones. That's what I'm thinking of.
What is it
Game
called?
of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a book, several books, and I'm like, why am I going to read a
Yeah.
bunch of books, then watch a bunch of, then watch a show that goes on like every single week? Why would I want to do that?
I heard it's just crazy, and it's just so hard to understand. You do have to start from the beginning to be able to follow along with it.
Yeah. I'm not really a fantasy book geek.
I love like mystical and sci-fi stuff.
I like sci-fi. I'm not
I
big
love
into,
sci-fi. I love it.
into books like that.
Yeah.
We have the same private number once again. Steve Langford.
Hello.
Hold on. Yes, Steve Langford.
Steve Langford's monster peanut, monster peanut. Steve Langford's monster peanut. Oh yeah.
What is he singing?
You know the sound like showers?
Steve got a huge penis. I want him inside my mouth. Oh, we got to keep on moving.
Is this shower shoes? It sounds like shower shoes.
Towers.
It totally does.
Polly want a cracker? Hello? Howard, Mom. Hello? It's been served.
Is this Ryan A?
Sounds like Ryan A now.
Ryan A is a regular caller on your show.
Hey, when you wait. Hey, Kenny, have a good show.
All right. I don't know. Ryan A doesn't have a private number, so I don't know who that was. Sounded like him. I have his number.
Yeah, I did. Does he always call it a private number?
No, he's called me with a regular number.
Yeah. What are you smoking, Kenny?
I'm smoking, it's CBD.
Oh, it didn't. I remember you said a couple weeks ago that you're going to switch to that.
Yeah.
Has it been working for you?
If I hear prolonged use of CBD smoke on drug tests can cause a false positive. So I might regard it just as sometimes at night.
Aren't you starting a new job soon?
Yeah, at my old junior high.
In October?
Yes. We've been going for over an hour. I think I'm going to end it. Is that
Okay.
right?
No problem. Party Boy wants to, before you go, Party Boy wants to know, what does CBD feel like?
It's like a body high that eventually travels to the mind. You have to have been high off weed to feel the high. And some people have really high tolerances, like Billiam and Derek, so they can't feel it. But, they're young. I'm not young.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I had a nice time with you, Kenny. Thanks for asking me to come on.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for joining. We'll see you next time. And I'll see you for the reunion of everybody tomorrow night. All right. See ya.
Bye.
Okay. You don't have to say